Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Yule, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy anything that may be going on right now. It doesn't even have to be a Christmas holiday because this is a tutorial for like it's customizable. So I am going to show you today how to make this decoration. This one's a short one, but I assume if you're putting it on a tree, you're going to be making it much longer. But yeah, I made this with the intent of being like paper chains, except everlasting. And yeah, hopefully you want to learn. You don't have to use these colors. You could use them for Halloween, black and orange and purple maybe for Halloween. You could decorate your, like with the paper things right here for the red, white, and blue for the 4th of July, if you're in America, or maybe red and white for Canada Day, or anything customizable. So hopefully you want to learn. It's super easy. It's pretty much beginner friendly. If you know how to chain and half double crochet, you can do this. Yeah, so let's get into it and I won't take up any more of your time. I hope you enjoy it, guys. Okay, so for this tutorial, which is a very easy one, I promise, you can use any yarn that you want. I'm going to be using this Holiday Lights from, it's Department 71 Holiday Lights, but it's some yarn that I got from Hirschner's. I'm going to be using just Christmas colors because this is going to be for a Christmas decoration, but I think you'll find that you can use this for anything that you want. You could do custom colors for Halloween. You could do some birthday colored stuff just for celebration stuff. You could use it for anything that you wanted, and it's a everlasting decoration. But for the Christmas purposes and for the fact that this is going on a tree, I'm using the red poinsettia color. I am using, and they're all Department 71, I'm using the white snowball color, and then I am using the green Christmas tree color. It's pretty well named here. But yeah, we're just going to be using these three sparkly, you can see the sparkle in them, colors. They're medium 4. They say 100% polyester. I was just going to say you could use like any kind of acrylic, wool, anything that you want. This is a good scrap buster if you just want to use scrap colors. It's very quick, it's very easy, and it's very customizable to the length that you want. So, without further ado, I'm going to start with a slip knot, which if you didn't see, if you've never done a slip knot for any reason, the way I do mine, I just make a ring and then put my hook through and put through again and pull it tight. That's it. That's a slip knot. And then chain 14. So we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So you got a chain of 14 here. And then you're going to go to the very first chain that you made, insert your hook, and slip stitch together. So you've got this circle right here of chain, right? And then you want to chain 1. And then you're going to be making, this does not count as anything but a chain 1. You're going to be making, in this 14 chains, you're going to be making 28 half double crochets. Okay, so, and I like to bury my tail, in case you're wondering what it is I'm doing as I go. I like to bury my tail part way through, then when I go to sew it in, just continue sewing it. But 28 of these. So you're going to yarn over, insert your hook, go around and pull up to 3 loops, and then yarn over and pull through all of them. And that's a half double crochet. And that is 1. And we're going to do 28, remember. So yarn over, pull through, and 2, yarn over, put through, yarn over, pull through all of them. So that's 3, 4, 5, and it doesn't matter if they all bunch up a little bit or if you have to keep pushing it down, that's fine. It'll work out in the end, I promise. 6, 7, 8. And the great thing about this is too, you don't have to have the exact number. Like if you miss one or add one, it's okay. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. About this time you probably want to... I usually stop burying my tail to around 16 or 18, so I did it a little bit long, but that's okay. So we're at 20. Gotta get 8 more of these in here. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. Okay, so looks something like this. It's pretty round. It's maybe a little chain-like looking, but that's what we're going for, so that's perfectly okay. And then you just go back to the first half double that you made. It's usually just a little bit, sitting a little bit lower here. And then you put your hook through that first one, and you yarn over, and you pull through, and you pull through again. That is slip stitching it to close. Then, like I said, if you need to manipulate it just a little bit, that's fine. It's going to be this chain shape, chain link shape that we've got here. And then I just close it off, and we're going to get our scissors and cut it and pull it through. So that after we, like you can go through, I usually, if I'm making a big chain, I go through after like 5 or 10 and I sew the tails in. You could wait till the end. You can do it however you want, but that is what the back looks like with the tail sticking out. There's the front. They're pretty similar. And the way these end up sitting, like you just sew it in however you're comfortable sewing it in. But that's the first one. Now we have to get the loops to connect into a chain, right? So we're going to move on to another color. And if you're doing it in all one solid color, that's fine. You're still going to have just as many tails because there's no way really to move right on to the next and make it do the length that you want it to do. But you can do it in however many, you can do it in 30 colors. Like I said, you could do scrap projects. You can do however you want. But we're going to move on to the next one with white because I'm doing these 3 and just make another slip knot. And we're going to start out the same. We're going to chain 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So there's our 14. Now the difference is you're not just going to make a standalone chain like we just did. We're going to grab our last one made. We're going to take this chain from the bottom and pull it up through the middle and pull it around, and then we're going to slip stitch to close. So we're going to put our hook in, and we're going to put the yarn over and pull it through everything, and now you have made a link inside of a link. So it's still pretty flat looking right now. And I mean, they will lay flat for you, or on probably your tree, or wherever you hang them. They'll probably move a little bit more like this, much like a paper chain does, right? So we're going to do everything else the same, except we're working it inside this link. So we're going to chain 1, and then we're just going to make 28 half double crochets, right? So 1, 2, and it probably will bunch a little bit. Like I said, you'll have to manipulate it right at the end, how, you know, pull it and it'll pull right out to where it's supposed to look. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's really usually where I let my end drop, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to give it a little pull back. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. And then we're just going to dive back into that first half double made, pull the yarn through it, and pull through again. And going to secure it and cut it. All right, so you do have quite a few ends with this project, but I personally think it's worth it at the end, especially because you'll never have to make another paper chain. If you like that look, you'll never have to buy a new one, anything like that. These are washable. You can customize it. You could, if you get a much bigger tree, you can just add on the next year. If you have a smaller tree and you don't like something, you can cut it off if you really want to. It's a lot of work to do that if you do a big chain, but so here they are linked. And then we're going to do one more so that you can see how they look with 3 of them, like how they sit, okay? So we're going to trade out yarn here. And we're going to get the green, because that would be the next one in the line. And we're going to repeat the same thing. We're just going to make a slip stitch. Or make a slip knot, sorry, slip stitch, a slip knot, and then we're going to chain 14, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So there's your chain of 14. And we're going to, like with the, when we did the white chain with the red, we're going to put the green chain underneath the white, and we're going to pull it through, and then we're going to slip stitch the chain together, the circle together. Slip stitch together. So we're going to chain 1, and we're going to put our 28 half double crochets in here. And you guys don't have to bury the tail just because, like, that's what I'm doing. Like, I just find it useful and it gets it a little bit secured. I do like to sew them in 3 different directions and all that, like back and forth and then up and down or something. I guess that's 4, but however you want to do it, I like to secure it like I do my blankets and everything. So 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to mush that together a little bit. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. And then just dive right back into that first one made. Pull it through and pull it through again, and then secure it and snip it. And then, as you can see, after you give it a good tug, that it is also chain shaped, link shaped, and there it is. So that's how it'll sit. Obviously yours will probably be longer than 3 links. I will show you when I get a bigger chain going. It'll probably be in the intro to this, so you'll see it. But yeah, that's how you make it. And like I said, you can make them as long as you want and decorate your tree, or these would be fantastic made of like gray or like a silvery gray for chains for Halloween, like decorating the house or even decorating a costume. But yeah, that's how you do it. Pretty quick and easy. The biggest thing about this is all the ends, but it's gonna last you forever. So well, for as long as, you know, something crocheted lasts you. I guess not everything can last forever, but hopefully you enjoyed that, and hopefully you want to make it, and I'm thanking you for watching it. If you do make it, if you do decorate something with it, go ahead and post that on my Facebook group, which is always linked down below. I would love to see if you made anything from this. And other than that, yeah, have a really great day, guys, and I love you as always, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye, guys.